What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to Marvel Future Revolution. Now before we begin, today's video is brought to you by Lootcakes. Now today's video is brought to you by Lootcakes. Once again, they have been gracious enough to give us yet another $50 giveaway. You guys know the drill. All you gotta do is follow the instructions down in the description and in the pinned comment. Sign up for Lootcakes, connect your Google Play account, and start earning Lootcakes today. And then once you're all signed up and connected, every single time you top up, I top up, or anyone else in the alliance tops up, we all get rewarded. And just by signing up with Lootcakes using my link, you're automatically entered to win the $50 giveaway, which will expire on September the 15th. So get on it. Once again, thank you so much to Lootcakes for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. So what is Marvel Future Revolution? Oh, he gonna say it. Yeah, I am. This is an auto path, auto quest, auto combat, auto grind, auto play mobile MMO that you've seen 5,000 times before. However, and this is speaking from a person that has played many mobile MMOs on this channel, some to max level, some I'm not proud of, I have got to say that Marvel Future Revolution by far is the best mobile MMO that I've ever played on this channel. And I know what you're about to say, FG, big deal. Wow, this is the #1 game in a genre that I don't even care about. Whoop-de-doo. I hear you, but hear me out. Now, normally when I give you guys my whole autoplay spiel, I follow it up by saying, yo, there is nothing in this game that's gonna change your mind if you've already written off this genre. I'm actually not gonna say that with Marvel Future Revolution because I do feel like it does have some mind-changing elements, believe it or not. So let's go through a few of them, shall we? Number one, the graphics in this game are spectacular, really pushing what we come to expect here on the mobile platform. Right now I'm playing the game on BlueStacks 5. You're not seeing it at its best. Play it on your cell phone, you'll be blown away. Not to mention the Marvel setting itself. Like, they have really captured the world here, and I think the way that all the zones are kind of laid out are just very, like, it's a really immersive world. Highly recommended. I love the hub town. I love the locations. I love the fact that I'm hanging out with some random Doctor Strange here. Like, I can actually see people. No more going into instance after instance after instance. Now, yeah, there's channels. let me not get ahead of myself. Yeah, there are channels, but they're filled with real people doing quests, talking, with their guild tag showing, like, I love that. I love that whole, like, I feel like I'm playing with real people. That's something that is sorely missed from many games that we play on the mobile platform. Like, you see these games with millions of downloads, but you never really see anyone outside of your friends list when you click send all and receive all. That's pretty much the extent of it. Here in Marvel Future Revolution, there is quite a bit of community building, and I'll talk about that as we kind of go through the game. So that is that. The Marvel characters, right? You guys knew I was gonna say it. Being able to play with some of our favorite Marvel characters with so many on the horizon, to me, is just really inviting. You're talking about the cast that is already in the game, not to mention the cast that is already teased in the game, right? When you're playing, you're gonna see Daredevil, Moon Knight, Falcon, like, there's so many Marvel characters, and I think the future of this game is really limitless if Netmarble plays their cards right? So, the graphics, the Marvel characters. Let's talk about some actual gameplay, FG. This ain't Exo's Heroes. You got me there. The transmog system. Really, FG? The transmog system? Yes, the transmog system. Think about some of the more popular games when it comes to having really attractive end games, right? You think about a game like Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 14, Warframe. What do those games have in common? Fashion. And I think that, no, I don't think it, I know it. This is the best transmog system on the mobile platform, period. There's not been a game out there that has done a better transmog system than Marvel Future Revolution. You know why? Because they made it super simple. It's really so basic. You loot a piece of gear, you unlock the look permanently. There's no special currency, no costume changing fees or anything like that. You don't have to register anything. You loot it, you get the look permanently. And there are so many, like, look at this, there's hundreds of different, thousands of combinations, right? You can literally look the way you want to look. So many different colors and combinations here. Now, I know in the cash shop there are some, you know, paid costumes and things of that nature, and yeah, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But out of every mobile game, not just mobile MMOs, there is no game on the mobile platform that gives you this level of customization for your character for free out of the gate. level 1 transmog system, it's by far the best, especially mobile MMOs. If you played mobile MMOs before, you have to buy costumes in those games to look different at all. Here, level 1, minute 1, you can already make your hero your own, which I definitely appreciate it. It cannot be understated how big that transmog system is in this game, and the fact that they made it simple and they made it free. Shout out to Netmarble on that one. Like I kind of alluded to earlier, I really do like the whole community of the game. Like being able to like fight alongside people is, even if I'm not talking to them, it's just a really big thing for me. And just kind of what I alluded to a little bit earlier when I was talking about games like, you know, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 14, things of that nature. There's also these field bosses that spawn randomly that you're gonna see people rush on over to fight. Like, once again, if you play Final Fantasy 14, you know what I'm talking about. As you see, you know, these waves of people rush towards field bosses to defeat them, to get their dailies done, and to get something. In this game, they call it Most Wanted. So you're kind of running around the field, fighting these bosses. Oh, gross, dude. You look disgusting. So we're gonna fight whatever this thing is with Doctor Strange over here. And we're both gonna get rewarded. All we have to do is just tag the boss. All you gotta do is just hit it one time, you're gonna get rewarded for it. Simple as that. Down you go. And I can go back over here to the map. Ooh, Red Skull's about to appear soon. Uh-oh. In 56 seconds. Well, there we go. So in addition to just regular field bosses, there are bosses that are called prime bosses, which are like the Red Skulls, the Ultrons, the Kingpins, like the real supervillains. That's where we're heading right now. Look at that. Look at me and Doctor Strange on our way. I can boost too. Whee! This is the part that really attracts me to this game, right? Just like I said, even though I'm not directly talking to these people, the fact that they're around me and we're all kind of doing the same thing, like we're all waiting for Red Skull to spawn, to me, that is what makes an MMO. Like, this is what makes an MMO. And of course, you can team up with people, you can run dungeons and stuff like that, and I'll show you that here in a second. Here comes Spider-Man. Oh, baby. I got Storm over there, another Doctor Strange. And you can see, once again, this is another part of the transmog system that I think is so attractive, because you can see other people's creativity right here. And this is something that I've begged other games to do, having live co-op, allowing us to see the creativity of other players. So there goes Red Skull. Let's just go ahead and, can I throw on, where is it? I want to show you, this is just going to be a mess of stuff. But I wanted to see, I guess I can't show you my damage until the very end. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. Let's be clear. But I love it. I love the fact that real people are here fighting something. It's so cool. All right. So we're going to just beat down Red Skull here. He has 3 life bars. Can't even see him. Down. This is my second prime boss of the day. I beat Kingpin earlier today. Now we're fighting Red Skull. Look at how many people are here. Dude, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And I cannot wait to see more. And like I said before, this might not be your cup of tea. Not to worry. There are tons of different quests and incentives for you to fight alongside your friends or your guild mates as well. So you are incentivized to run, come on, where am I? 19? Man. You are incentivized to run things with your guild. Look at this, dude. Look at all these people around me. I feel like I'm playing an MMO. I feel like I'm playing an MMO. It's great. Very, very nice. So this is the quasi-open world. Yes, it's broken up in channels. So you can see here I'm in Hell's Kitchen 1. There's multiple channels here as they get filled up. I wonder why they had to, this is gonna be one of those games that has a ton of servers. I wonder why they did the server thing since they had the channel technology. I feel like that would have been good enough, but there are a bunch of servers on the game as well. So if the server that I'm on, if you don't join my specific server, you can't join my guild, you can't be on my friends list. That's kind of a bummer. Like, I wish they wouldn't have done that, but that is that. Outside of, you know, running around these zones, beating up bosses, completing quests, there are also side quests as well that you can complete. So what I can do, you see all these little green exclamation points, those are all my side quests. I can also instantly path to things as well. So this little collectible, I want to go ahead and grab that. All I gotta do, the little guy hit me, but it didn't mess me up. All I gotta do is just click on it and I'll go directly on over to it. So this is a completionist dream, and you guys know how I am. I can't leave a zone unless I tick all of the boxes. Yeah, this is actually really fun for me. Just kind of going around these zones, clicking up everything. There's a little collectible right over here. Pick that up. Very, very nice. You love to see it. and away we go. So that's going to be the core of the game, right? Completing the main quest, side quests, collecting the collectibles, fighting field bosses and prime bosses with your fellow server mates, right? That's going to be the core of the game, but that's not all of it, right? If you go over here to operations, this is going to be more of your kind of standard mobile MMO gameplay here. So what I can do is I can queue up for a blitz, automatically queues me up with a team. I don't have to set up a room or anything like that. Just boom, quick match me, throw me in an encounter. I love that. I don't really like games where I have to set up a room and like kick people out and ready up and dude, ready up. Why aren't you ready? Like, no, you ain't got to worry about any of that. You automatically readied up. You're automatically in the zone. So this is the Modok Blitz, which is basically a dungeon here. Once again, team up with 3 of your fellow server mates here. Look at dude, I love being able to see people's little outfits and designs that they went for. This game has a lot of carry potential as well. So if you want to pay to win and carry your friends, you can. Right now, here I am, FG sightseeing, doing pretty good. Ah, come on, Master Hal. Level 45 Master Hal, not even playing. He couldn't even be bothered to turn on the autoplay button. So to make sure this video isn't too long, I skipped through all the trash mobs, but it's what you might expect, right? You go through, you defeat trash mobs, and now we're fighting Modok here. And this is something that I see a lot of discussion on. How do you have to ever play the game on manual? I will say yes and no, right? So there are some encounters where you do absolutely have to get out of the telegraphs, right? You will absolutely get stomped. A lot of the gameplay though, you can kind of cheese it through health potions, right? You can just kind of use your health potions, pop some little defense. Oh, dude, I'm dead. Oh no. Dude, I was about to dude, I was about to make a point. I was literally about to make a point here, and I can't actually make the point now. The point I was going to make, yes, there is some content in this game where you can kind of cheese it, use your health potions, stand in telegraphs, and you're gonna be just fine. However, as you guys can see, some bosses don't play around, right? Here in the Blitz, if you're really early level like I am, you're not going to be able to cheese your way through those encounters. You will absolutely die, and your performance is going to dictate your rewards. So you definitely want to try to play a lot of the content that is in the operations field manually. So here on Blitz, basically this is how it's going to break down. If you do like a level 30 Blitz and you're level 30, you're going to have to play the game on manual. You're going to have to be paying attention. But once you're like at level 38, 39, like right at the very end, you can probably just play the bad boy on autoplay, standing in telegraphs, you're going to be just fine. Now that all goes away in this gameplay mode called Special Operations that I'm going to show off in another video. In this gameplay mode, you do not have health potions. All right, you don't have health potions. You do respawn, but there's no health potions. So being able to, play the game on manual and really kind of help your team by getting out of telegraphs and not just sitting in them and dying is really going to make a difference in this gameplay mode, because if you're dead, you're not doing damage, you're wasting your time, and you're going to get a really poor weekly ranking as well. So yes, the core of the game is mostly autoplay when you're out here in the open world, but these operations are really going to make you pick up a controller, pick up your phone, pick up your keyboard and mouse, and actually play the game. So it's a mix, right? And I think it's a healthy mix. I guess I just can only speak for myself. I don't want to play a game that I have to play manual every single piece of content. I don't want a game like that. I do want a game that's a nice, healthy mix, and I do think that Marvel Future Revolution is a pretty decent, healthy mix there. So that is that. Outside of the operations, and like I said, I'll show more of this gameplay as I level up. Battle Challenge, I still have to show you. Raid, I'll have to show you. The Most Wanted was what I was showing you a little bit earlier, where you kind of look around for these bosses on the world map there. Arena, I still don't have unlocked yet. That's going to unlock at level 47. I'm only level 30 something right now. The alliances are very straightforward. You check in, you donate. As your alliance levels up, you're going to get more and more passive stats. And there's also the alliance missions that you can play by yourself, and there are some co-op missions as well. So if you participate in the Blitz that I just showed you with Modok with some of your guild mates, you also get bonuses for that, and these are based weekly, so it gives you plenty of time to join a guild with your friends and actually play with your friends. I can't believe it. It makes me so mad there's so many servers, because there's so much content in this game that is really conducive to playing with your friends. But all these freaking servers all over the place, I can't stand it. So make sure you join a server with your friends, because there's no changing after that, right? Let's go ahead and do my ultimate one more time. Very, very nice. So that is that. And then outside of that, when it comes to leveling up your character here, so here is my actual costume set here. This is where all my gear is and my stat bonuses come from. And like I said a little bit earlier, you don't have to look this way. So you see, this is my helmet, but that's not the helmet I'm wearing there. This is my armor that I have, but this is not the armor I'm wearing there. I love the transmog system. It's fantastic. You also get additional stats from your battle badges, and it has a really nice little auto equip feature there that'll grab the one with the highest combat power for you as well. What up, Falcon? How you doing? Very, very nice. Outside of that, there are skill upgrades as well. So plenty of different skills here. You can mix and match. You won't be able to equip all the skills on one character, right? So you can see like Photon Flight, Photon Blast, and Photon Charge I don't actually have equipped. So I can change those skills out and kind of customize my character based on what I like and what type of combinations I want to set up. Not to mention over time, those skills also have alternative functions as well. So as you level up and as you get stronger, those same abilities can have different effects, different knockdown abilities, more damage, shorter cooldowns, things of that nature as you level up. So like this one, for example, so let's go ahead and unlock this one. And now you can see this is my old fire beam and this is my new fire beam. I like this one much better. I'll take that. So there you go. I just switched out my little beam there, and now when I do that ability, it's going to be a little bit more linear and do several blasts as opposed to just like one straight blast. Which, once again, more and more customization. That's like the meat and potatoes of this game, is tons and tons of customization. It wouldn't be a Marvel game without having cards / comics as additional stats as well. More to come on this. I am going to be doing some summons a little bit later, but not in this video because I don't have enough currency. But outside of that, as you level up, of course, there are going to be more and more ways to upgrade your character's potential. These things are going to come from drops from, you know, bosses and raids and things of that nature. Nothing that's going to be surprising, right? All this stuff is kind of self-explanatory. You loot it, you pay some gold, it makes your account even stronger. So there is so much to cover here in Marvel Future Revolution that there's just no way I'll be able to do it justice here in a first impressions video. So I will be back in the following days showing you more and more content that I've unlocked. I will eventually do a summon session as well because we have got to see what Rocket Raccoon has for us in the little gacha system in the game. Yeah, this game has a gacha because of course it does. So more to come on this game, but overall, like I said, yeah, at its core, it's a typical autoplay MMO, but I do think there's enough here to differentiate itself. The atmosphere, the community, being able to play. Look, Doctor Strange just flew by. That's great, right? The immersion, the community, and like I said, the Blitz and the special operation content has me really excited for the raid content and the arena content that is to come. So give this game a try. If you've written off autoplay MMOs, I definitely think that you should try to at least play Marvel Future Revolution to about high 20s, early 30s. Like right around there, it starts to click, right? Early game tutorial at the very beginning of the game, it's not going to feel like anything that you haven't seen before, but little by little it starts to click, and I think it would be a very big disservice if you kind of give up on the game really early on. Just my opinion. Once again, my name is FG3000. I thank you a ton for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you tomorrow.